Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this. So, Mr. Examiner, can you please put on your seatbelt? First things first, I'm going to check my seatbelt. I'm going to check for any rips, tears, or frays. I'm also going to make sure it clicks in and out. Next thing I want to check are my windows. My windows are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, damaged, or broken, and there are no illegal stickers. Next, I'm going to check my mirrors. My mirrors are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, damaged, broken, or missing, and they are just to my liking. Next thing I'm going to check is my windshield. My windshield is properly mounted and secure. It is not cracked, damaged, or leaking, or broken, and has no illegal stickers. Next thing I'm going to check are my windshield wipers. My windshield wipers are properly mounted and secured. They are not cracked, damaged, or broken, or missing. Next thing I'm going to check are my windshield wiper blades. My windshield wiper blades are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, damaged, ripped, torn, or frayed, and they are tight to the windshield. Next thing I'm going to check, I'm going to make sure I'm going to perform a safe start. I'm going to put the truck in neutral, my foot on the service brake, my parking brakes are pulled out. My parking brakes are pulled out. I am now going to perform a safe start. My oil pressure is on the rise and adequate for this truck. My temperature gauge is on the rise and adequate for this truck, which ranges between 180 and 200. My volts should range. My battery voltage should range between 12 and 14. Mine is 13.8. My air pressure is on the rise and adequate for this truck, which is at 120 and 140 to do an air brake test. Next, I'm going to test my dash lights. They come on and off. I'm also going, my four ways come on. My high beams, my left, and my right. On a 20-inch steering wheel, I should not have more than, any more than 10, or I shouldn't have any more than 10 degrees or 2 inches of free play on a 20-inch steering wheel. My highway horn, burp. My city horn, beep. I'm also going to check my windshield wipers have a windshield wiper fluid in them. We are good there. I'm gonna check if my defroster works. My defroster works, and then my heater works. It is hot. We are good. Mr. Examiner, at this time, I'm going to perform my air brakes test. I'm going to place the truck. Oh, and one other thing I did miss is that my ABS lights did come on and off when I turned the truck. When I turned the truck on, they did come on and off. I'm going to put the truck in neutral. I'm now going to turn the truck off, and I'm going to do my air brakes test. I'm going to turn the truck off and back on. I'm gonna let the air settle. It's still settling. I am now going to perform my air leakage test. I'm going to put my foot on the service brake, and I should not lose any more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did not lose more than 4 psi in that 1 minute. That was a good test. That was not 1 minute. The examiner, they did tell us, the examiner, once we did count to 10, that he would tell us that's good. My next test is going to be my low air pressure warning lights. They should come on at or before 60 psi. I'm going to fan my brakes. My 3 indicators did come on, 1, 2, and 3. They did come on at 60 PSI. That was a good test. My next test is gonna be my emergency spring brake test. My tractor brake should pop before my trailer brake. I'm going to fan my brakes, and they should pop between 20 and 40 PSI. That was a good test. They both came out at the same time, and they popped at 20 PSI. At this time, Mr. Examiner, I'm going to get out and get my wheel chocks, and then I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to perform my governor cut in and cut out. I'm also going to test my parking brakes and my service brakes. 3 points out. Points of contact coming back in. All right, Mr. Examiner, I'm going to do a safe start. I'm going to put the truck in neutral, put on service brake. Parking brakes are pulled out. I'm now going to perform a safe start. My ABS lights did come on and off. I'm going to raise the RPMs to 1,000, between 1,000 and 1,300 RPMs. My air pressure needles are on the rise, which indicates my air governor has cut in. Needles have stopped, which indicates my governor has cut out. Next thing I'm gonna test are my parking brakes. I'm going to release my tractor brake, and I'm going to test my trailer brake. We should not feel any. We should not move. We did not move. That was a good test. I'm now going to test my tractor brake. I'm now going to push in my trailer brake, and we're now going to test my tractor brake. We should not. I'm going to step on the gas. We should not move. That was a good test. I am now going to perform my service brake test. We are going to move at 5 miles per hour. I should not feel any pull to my left or right, which would indicate my brakes are unaligned. I did not feel any pull to my left or my right on my steering wheel. No dash lights came on, or an ABS light did not come on my trailer, but if they did come on my trailer or on my dash, that would indicate I have a problem, and I would take it to the shop immediately. At this time, Mr. Examiner, that will conclude my in-cab inspection. Will you meet me outside to finish the rest of my pre-trip?